Welcome, welcome, welcome to a new day of Womanifesting, goddesses. Happy new day. Yes, it is Feel Good Friday. We're feeling good, we're feeling amazing, and hopefully you feel accomplished. I made the song Wealthy on my album Ritual, streaming on all platforms, Apple, Tidal, Spotify. Subscribe, please subscribe because I'm coming out with a new album. But anyway, I made the song Wealthy for men in particular because, I was hearing women talk a lot about how the men aren't making any money, they're not making enough money. So I say, you know what? Instead of complaining along with them, let me create a solution. Let me create an affirmation song for the men in particular that's going to help raise their vibration, help increase their prosperity, help them make some more money. And that's how I ended up creating Wealthy. So Wealthy, Black King, and Masculine Magic were the three songs for the men. And then Feeling Myself, Gratefulness, and Sensual Magic were for the women. But then again, gratefulness is kind of for everybody. It's, children can listen to gratefulness. So the first song that I created so far is called Be Present. Those of you who have been coming to Womanifest to my lives know that I've been stressing to be present. I always stress how important it is, how significant it is to be present in this very moment, that nothing else matters. Nothing else matters right now more than this. So who matters more than this moment? Not the person you've been worried about who didn't reach out to you. Not the job you're waiting to call you back. Not your child, man, or grandmother laying in the bed in your house. No one else matters more than you and us in this moment who are present. Nothing else matters because everything else is imagined. So imagine some of you go about your day and you start getting upset and angry because of something that hadn't happened yet. Like getting somewhere to a location. You're driving, there's traffic. Not only road rage ensues, but also you're upset because you might be late. You're not late yet, but you're upset at the thought of being late. And being late hasn't happened yet. So most of your anger, oh my God, most of your anger and frustrations, sadness is stemming from something that has already happened or hasn't yet happened. Could you believe that? Can you imagine? As a Nigerian said, can you imagine? Could you imagine that? That most of your anger stems from an imagined thought. It's not even real. It hasn't even happened yet. And get this. Even if something happened in this very moment that enraged you, it still has already passed. So don't get me wrong. Give yourself a little grace. You are human and you do have the right to feel. You have the right to feel. You have the right to feel frustrated or angry, disrespected. You have a right to feel that, but quickly gather it together. In my self-mastery, that's what I've found. Whereas I would go for days, weeks, ruminating about something, even years. I give you a good example. My mom, she would talk about something that happened in her childhood or 30 years ago as if it just happened. That's embedded trauma, embedded pain. And let me tell you, when she starts that, I have to tell her, Mom, okay, all right. I have to tell her because, that anger is just so heavy. That deeply embedded anger and hurt from, people wronging you. It's so heavy when she starts talking about it. I have to make her aware of it. She's unaware. That's another thing. When you allow this anger and the frustrations and you get caught up in the past or the future of something that has not yet occurred, you're no longer aware. That's why I say stay present. When you stay present, you keep your awareness, thus maintaining your ability to control what is happening. Self-mastery, maintaining your ability to stay in control. It's like you're intoxicated with the pain of the past. You're intoxicated with what may possibly go wrong in the future. You're just intoxicated. And you lose awareness. Awareness is key. Awareness. Without awareness, you cannot change. Awareness is the one ingredient you need to begin change. How can you change something if you don't know it's happening? How can I change my hair if I don't know it's like this? How can I change it? I have to become aware of it. I have to see it. You have to see your flaws. You have to see where you're going wrong. You have to see it. You have to be able to see it. And while you may not be able to see your characteristics, you can see it mentally. I notice that I'm becoming angry. I'm seeing myself becoming angry. I notice, oh my gosh, I'm aware of this. I'm becoming aware of this. How I react every time and I don't like the way I feel. Start becoming aware of what you don't want to feel. I know when my mom starts to talk about the past and these painful instances, I don't like the way it makes me feel. It's so heavy. It's so heavy, ridden with so much pain. I don't like the way it makes me feel. So I, as an aware person, as a conscious person, have to make her aware. Mom, okay, that's in the past. It's not happening right now. Okay, breathe. And sometimes it gets so bad because I allow her to talk so long because I want to provide space for her. I want to create space for my mom as she vents because I have it to give. I have the space. I have done so much healing work that I am able to create space for someone else because I also know how to protect myself when people are pouring out and venting in a negative way. I know how to protect myself, but sometimes I will allow her to go on too long and then it starts to affect my mood and lower my vibrations. No matter how strong I am, no matter how much healing work I've done, after 30 minutes, I'm driving, I'm listening to her, I'm allowing her to vent. After 20, let's just say 20. After 20 minutes, it's too much. It's too much. I said, Mom, I need a second. I'll call you back. And then that's when she realizes that she was doing too much. You know? You got to protect yourself. Self-preservation, number one law. You all think that's selfish? You think it's selfish? That self-preservation is the number one law? Well, guess what? You have to be alive to have these experiences. You have to pay attention to how you feel when you're speaking to certain people, whether they are family members or friends. This does not mean you love them any less. This just means you are practicing self-care. Self-care is extremely important, guys. Self-care is a part of self-preservation. Do you understand? Self-care is a part of self-preservation. It's how you preserve yourself. It's how you preserve your life force. It's how you preserve your mental. It's how you preserve your physical. Self-preservation. I was watching a video on YouTube, and it was talking about, I think, like 7 things you can do to change your life and improve your life. And I'm gonna list them for you. I don't think I got through all because I had to go. Anyway, they said one of the first things you can do to change your life is wake up early. I want y'all to do a checklist. As I'm listing these, tell me if you do these. The first thing you can do is wake up early. When you rise up early before the world wakes up, it gives you a sense of peace, some time to yourself, and it also allows you grace. Grace. Instead of rushing, you need grace. Preparation gives you grace. So, do you wake up early? The second thing they said was exercise. Do you exercise every day? Do you exercise every day? When you exercise every day, you have those endorphins pumping, giving you those good feelings. You're also practicing self-preservation with maintaining your body, your health, your heart, your entire physical body. Exercise. Do you practice exercise daily? The third thing was meditation. Meditation. They said meditation. Taking that time to listen to God, to listen to your inner God and the omnipotent God surrounding you. Close that fridge, please. So, taking time to meditate. Do you do meditation daily? All right. The next thing they said, so far, we have waking up early, we have exercise, we have meditation. The next thing they said was journaling. Journaling. Do you journal daily? Do you journal daily? And the fifth thing that I was able to stick around for is something that when I think about my program, Womanifest in particular, I share mainly with the women who come in requesting help with, physical wellness. And that's where I give them the Green Goddess Detox. But your diet, being mindful with how you eat, what you eat, and how much you eat. Diet was number 5. I wasn't able to stick around for number 6 and 7, but do you practice those? I know if you're in my Womanifest program, you absolutely practice those. Apart from the dietary element, because we don't necessarily practice diet itself. I talk about diet here and there, but it's not a running part of the program daily. But do you practice these? I know if you're in my program, you already practice journaling, meditation, waking up early, and exercise, because we do 100 reps. Doesn't it feel good to know that you are a part of that probably 2 percentile of people who do all of these things? Doesn't it feel good? Yes. All right, so pull out your journals and let's get this workshop going. Let's get this workshop going. Happy new day, happy Feel Good Friday. Yes. What are you grateful for? Oh, you know what? I did stick around for the 6th thing. And guess what? You guys also do the 6th thing. It is gratitude. It was gratitude. I didn't stick around for the 7th. That's what it was. Because it just slipped my mind. Gratitude. It said the video said practicing gratitude daily. What do you all do daily in your journal? You write down what you're grateful and excited about. Bye, Lou. Have a good day. Love you. You practiced gratitude every day. So it was exercise, journaling, meditation, waking up early. What else? Exercise, journaling, waking up early, meditation, gratitude, and diet. Those were the 6 that I was able to stick around for. And you all do at least 5 of those 6, at least 5 of them. Again, the dietary element, you all need to get into Green Goddess Detox so you can reset your palate, y'all. Reset your palate. When you detox, you're resetting your palate, you're resetting your body, you're giving your body a chance to remove all the waste from years and years stuck in your colon. And then you why you're having random colds, random sickness. It really, anytime somebody says, you know, they caught a cold from someone else, or they caught a cold because of the weather, I just be like, I don't say nothing. Because really, it's you. It's not the weather. It's not the person who gave you the germs. It's you. You're not armored. It's upstairs. It's the blue one. You're not armored. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not eating the proper foods, taking in the proper supplements and vitamins. So you won't catch the colds. You think other people weren't around those people with the germs? You think other people weren't exposed to the cold or the change of the weather and did not get sick? It's not the weather. It's not the person with the germs. It's you. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not ingesting the proper foods, vitamins, supplements to stay armored. So the next time you say, next time you have a little bit of a cold, a cough, remember me and smile when you say, oh, you know, it's just a change of weather. Or I was around this sick person and they gave it to me. See me chuckling. Picking up your journal, writing down your 5 goals. Okay? And seeing that I listed these things: the diet, the exercise, the journaling, the meditation, the waking up early, and what am I missing? The gratitude. My question to you today is, which of these 6 can you improve upon? Which of these 6 you can improve upon? Which one of these can you do better with? I know a lot of you is going to be diet. I already know it. And those of you who are not in Womanifest, it's probably going to be all. So don't overwhelm yourself. If you're not doing any of them, I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Choose one that you can improve upon. Choose one. Don't start thinking about what you're not doing. I'm not meditating, I don't exercise, I don't eat well, I don't journal, I don't wake up early, I don't practice gratitude. That's not the mentality we practice here. What you're gonna do is choose one and start doing that one until you get it down. And then you're gonna add another one, maybe like 3 months later. It's a process. Or you can join Womanifest. And honestly, I was not gonna talk about Womanifest because I'm not really accepting Womanifesters right now. But because everybody's pretty much like in the flow of things, and anyone who joins now, like the few people that joined last week, they have to do catching up. So, you know, but you can still join Womanifest and you'll be able to do all of these and feel accomplished. about being a part of the 1 percentile. Now that you are done journaling, we're gonna go into our abs. We're doing 100 abs. Okay. This music is so mellow and good. All right, so you can just stay in your chair. This is an exercise I used to do when I would do the victory run in New York, and they're toe taps. So basically you come to the edge of the chair and you tap one toe. As you twist your knee this way, you tap the other toe as you twist your knee the opposite way. And we're gonna do 100 of them. 1 tap on each side is 1. So 1, 2, okay? It's a twist, constant twist. You'll feel it in your obliques, your waist, your lower abs, if done correctly. I don't think you really need a modification for this. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Feel your body out. But if you're in a supportive chair, I think you'll be fine. You're gonna be saying your affirmations while we are doing these toe taps. Let's go. I am so grateful and excited. And you're leaning back. Breathing.
If you're not sure what to play next, I can recommend some music. Would you like to get started?
That was 50. Good job, y'all. How is that? Did you feel that? Did you feel it? Little resty rest. Little rest. And then we're gonna go back into our last 50. All right. Well, actually come to the edge of your chair because you need to lean back a little bit. Ready? Let's go. Saying your affirmations. So you already got the waking up part done. You're getting the exercise part done. Saying your affirmations. I was 50. All right, let's do our lower body stretch. You should be feeling swerving to the left. Stretching out your hip flexors, swerving to the right. And getting into our upper body stretch. Very good.
I'm not parasketic epitriathlete, meaning that I'm not afraid of this notorious day.
Inhale. Bend left, bend right. Bend back. Bend forward. Exhale. Rolling your shoulders back. Rolling your shoulders forward. Rolling your shoulders back, looking to the left. Extra spinal twist. Inhale forward, exhale to the right, extra spinal twist. Inhale forward, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder, inhale, exhale, forward, shake left, shake right, shake left, shake right, inhale, rolling left to right again. Inhale, rolling up, exhale, down, rolling right to left again. Inhale, getting into your goddess posture. So another thing we do in Womanifest, apart from stretching, this is what we do. Apart from what I listed from that video, we also stretch. We also get into our goddess posture. We also do affirmations. We also do our libation prayer. That's 4 added things that we do. Inhale, rolling your shoulders back. Chest is up, spine is aligned, crown parallel to the skies in your goddess posture. This posture can be practiced whether you're sitting down or standing up. You see how I got up? I didn't get up like that. I got up like this. Same posture. Same posture. It reminds me of Trinidadians, which is what I am. When we whine, we're not like, you know, one rule that Trinidadians know is that when we whine, if there was a cover over our lower body, you would not see our upper body moves. You wouldn't know what's going on down there. The whole time we're whining, right? So too with the goddess posture. When you're in posture, you don't have to break posture. You don't have to break posture to get up, to stand up. You don't have to break posture to walk. You can always be in your goddess posture. Okay? And that's why it's important to exercise as well. Because exercise improves your posture. All right, so now let's get into our prayer, our libation, before we go into our meditation today. So we just came off of a new moon last week. The moon is waxing. We're in the first quarter of the moon. So right now it's just about getting that work done. You know, we're in Virgo season. Shout to all the Virgos. We're in Virgo season. And you know, funny enough, Virgos are about health. That sign in particular is about health, like astrologically. Okay, Virgo is about health. It's about the stomach. So what better time to detox and get your diet together than in Virgo season? All right, so as we go into our prayer, our libation, this is an acknowledgement of those who came before us, all those present right now in our lives who we're grateful for, and whoever you are manifesting, whether it is your highest, best version of you, or new clients, new customers, a new mate, whatever the case may be. I gotta tell y'all a quick story about that though. I was talking to this guy before we go into meditation. And he is a guy who, when he walked in the room, everybody, all the girls were like everybody was like, who's that? And all the girls were like, and then my friend was like, I want him. I said, okay, go ahead and get him, girl. Me, I'm looking at him, I'm like, I already see it. That's not my type. He's not my type because I could tell by, you know, just peacocking type men. You could just feel their energy. Look at me, look how well I'm dressed. Everyone wants me. That's not the type of guys I like, right? I mean, of course, I like a well-dressed man, but you could just tell through the energy, what type of energy he's giving while being well-dressed. So I didn't even blink an eye to look. You know, she was like, yeah, girl, look. I'm like, okay. So anyway, she goes to talk to him, and I need some lip gloss. She goes to talk to him. Oh, my lipstick wore off already. Where the hell is my lip gloss? She goes to talk to him, and I don't know what her opening line was, but it was something to the account of you know, I bet you're a player, or something like that. You know what I mean? She's already starting off on a weak foot. And men like that, you don't even talk about the fact that they have attention coming towards them. You know, as a matter of fact, you don't even approach them, period. Men like that, you have to allow them to come to you. So I'm passing them because a girlfriend of mine pulls me to the bar for some men to buy me a drink. And of course I don't drink, so I'm going to get me a mocktail. And she pulls me to the bar, and she's like, yeah, let them buy you drinks. So I go to the bar, they order a drink, and I'm walking back to my table, and she's standing there talking to him, and he says something to me as I'm passing by. He's like, how tall are you? Da, da, da. I'm like, I'm 6'1", da, da, da. And I give him my number because he ends up wanting me, or whatever the case may be. I already know he's not my type, but I give him my number, whatever. Entertainment and practicing purposes. So you need practice. You need practice until you get it right. So I'm talking to this guy, and let me tell you all how it's going. I'm talking to this man, and I already know. But I'm persisting. I'm pushing through. I'm like, like I said, practicing entertainment purposes. But at some point, entertainment turns into stress. So I'm quite aware of when entertainment turns into stress. So he's texting me, and then one day he texts me, and I didn't respond until. And I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm just busy in the morning. I'm doing my manifesting. He's like, damn, baby. Oh my God. He's like, damn. I'm like, what? He's like, took you so long to respond? And I'm thinking, wow, this is different. Okay. I'm thinking we're just talking. Now, this is weeks after, because we started off talking and then things fell off. So this is another weeks after the first fall off. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was busy running errands. What's going on? He's like, yeah, I was like, well, listen, you want the reassurance of me texting you back quickly. I need the reassurance of a man following through with the plans. And that's what it was. We had plans the last time, and it just fell through. So here we were on round 2. No real reason of why I allowed him to come back. No real reason. Just, it didn't really bother me. So he's like, damn. I was like, okay. He was like, makes sense? He says, yeah, it makes sense. So we make plans again, and he gets sick. Red flag number 10. He's like, oh man, I woke up with this cold. Come take care of me, baby. I'm like, oh boy, this man want a mother. This man wants a mama. All right, I done raised my babies. Okay, I ain't trying to mother no man. Okay, I'm like, you know what? Get some lemon, some garlic, some ginger. Drink that. He's like, yeah, I'm feeling, he's wanting my empathy and everything like that. And I'm not falling into it. I'm like, okay, well, I really hope you do feel better. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna nurse this. I'm gonna nurse this cold, and maybe we can we can go out tomorrow instead. I just thumbs up that text message and kept it moving. Cause baby, Who said I'm waiting around for your makeup date? Ooh, cha. So the next day comes, and mind you, he was sick that day, right? The next day comes, and I'm holding this damn water all this time. This, and it's like getting heavy on my finger. Now I understand what Tyla meant when she was like, the trophy was too heavy to hold. That girl, I can't with her. I just can't. I hope no South Africans on here, but I just can't. What? You can't hold? In all these years that I've been watching award shows, since I was a kid, I remember waiting for award show season to just watch all the awards. In all these years, I've never hold it because I'm too weak. I can't. I just cannot. She just gives me heavy, and I'm gonna say the word colorist. I can't with that girl. And her music is like, it almost reminds me of oots, 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 oots type of club music, except it has the piano beat. Because her music is just, I can't listen to it. I just can't. It doesn't do anything. It's like, all her songs sound the same. But anyway, that's a tangent, whatever. Y'all know how to follow me. So the next day comes, and this guy, of course, he's sick or possibly getting better. Hopefully he took the lemon, garlic, and ginger I told him to take. And I'm running errands, literally. I'm taking Lotus to get her follow-up for her with the orthopedic, for gymnastics, and to see if she can get back into gymnastics. She's been on break for about 4 weeks now because she's been getting pain. And y'all know she's been in gymnastics for 8 years. So now she's starting to get pain. She's tall, whatever. So I had to do that. I had to run errands to the post office to drop off you all's orders. Thank you for everyone who's ordering from femmagic.com. I love you. Thank you so much for staying with FemMagic all these years. Yes, my products are supreme. They do what they're supposed to do. They're handmade, especially the liquid products, and they're just amazing deliciousness. And I see some of you all are getting hip to oil finally. It's been out since 2016. But yes, oil is that girl. She smells incredible and she feels so silky. And she's so nourishing for your skin. But anyway, I'm running errands. I'm going about my day. I did think about him, but I didn't text because I'm just busy. You know what I mean? Like, he'll be all right. I don't know you like that. So this guy reaches out. They late to oil, right? Them lit. So he reaches out and so this guy reaches out. By the way, it's femmagic.com for those of you who want to get your products and try it out and see what these people are raving about in the comment section. This guy reaches out to ask me, damn, no checkup on me to see if I'm doing better. Ooh. So, you know how I tell you all, be proactive, not reactionary. Whenever something happens, don't respond right away. Just take a moment, be proactive, not reactionary. So I took a moment before I responded, and I just waited, because I knew anything I would say right then and there would just be in defense. Like, what? What are you talking about? So I was able to approach the situation with a level head. And what I said was, hey, so-and-so, his name, I did think about you and wondered how you were feeling. But I was running errands. However, I don't think I have what you need. I am a nurturing person, but that nurturing that I naturally give to a man comes with time. I said, and I don't know you like that. So I wish you healing with those voids you feel. Because I know he's suffering from, like, you know, childhood issues with, like, his parents, his mother, the absence, father, absence, that type of thing. I said, I hope you heal from the voids you're feeling. Much love. And that was it. Then he texted me back, huh? So because you feel like you don't have what I need, okay, well, I get it. Well, okay. Well, the thing is, you know, I could have just like looked at the text message and kept it pressing, but no, we're mature adults and we want to communicate, for one. And two, we don't want someone treating us like this. We want someone to be able to clearly communicate if they are not feeling the situation as well, right? You don't want someone ghosting you or just like looking at the text message and like, I don't feel like dealing with this and moving forward in life. You want somebody to communicate with you. So put out what you want, for one. And I want consideration all the time. I want good communication and consideration, all situations, with my daughters, with my family, with my relationships, my friendships. You know, I want good communication, clear communication and consideration, because that's what I'm going to give, right? So I gave him that. Are they uncomfortable conversations to have? Yes, they are. But not really for me, because I'm used to kind of being very forthright and just letting people know how I feel. And it doesn't come from a place of me being like aggressive and assertive. It just comes from a place of me not wanting to be uncomfortable within myself. So in order for me not to be uncomfortable within myself, I have to kind of let it out and let the person know, hey, this bothered me when this happened, you know? So I communicated it with him. And this is after, I would say, about a week of us like recommunicating again the second time around. So I don't let things drag out. I'm not going to give him a second chance to not follow through or get sick. Maybe he really was sick. But that, you know, I have nothing to do with that. It's just, he is needy. He was needy. It is an art, for sure. You know, he was totally needy, and I just don't have that. I remember, I don't know, this was when I first moved here in like 2017 and 16. I'm like, oh my gosh, I met this guy. I told you all about this a long time ago. But I remember when I would give the time of day to a man like that, because I'm like feeling sorry for him, and oh my gosh, I'm nurturing, so I know I can help nurture him. Oh my God. This guy in particular, he experienced foster care. And I was just like, oh my God, just feeling so empathetic for him. And after it all went down and me getting into this relationship with somebody who was well below my level. He wasn't below my level in one way in particular, and that's what connected us. Okay? I had a missing link in my mind that had to be reawakened. Remember, I told you consciousness and awareness is what's going to create change. And I had to go through that particular relationship so I could see where I had a little missing link. Because in that very short-lived relationship where I was in it for about 3 months, and then I found myself crying every day for no reason. I found myself crying every day. I didn't know, I would literally just be sitting out in my car or something, I'll bust out crying. And it was because I was going through every fiber of my being to be in this relationship. And it just was not right. It didn't make me feel good. It didn't make me happy. And here I was in this relationship sacrificing myself for someone else. So I learned that the reason why I was trying to save a hoe is because I needed to save this hoe. No, I'm joking. No, it's because I needed to save myself. I needed to save myself. Okay? I needed to save myself. It's easier to try and save someone else than it is to do the work to save yourself. It's easier. It's easier to give somebody else advice. Oh, this is what you're going to do, okay? Don't do that. Don't allow them back in. Don't, be confident. Believe in yourself. It's easy to do that. But for you to apply it yourself, for you to do the shadow work yourself, not so much. So it was easier for me to get the remnants of that work I needed to do by pouring into him than it was for me to say, damn, girl, you got some issues still that you have to deal with. Deal with them so you no longer attract guys like that again. Give me a second. Let me get my lip gloss. That makes a lot of sense though. I can relate. Hey, Lachey. Yes, it is. That's a fact. Hey, Sylvie, cuz. Save this home. I needed to save myself. Exactly. Yeah. So, I used to do that. I used to feel like, oh, let me help him. Let me save him. But that only stemmed from my weakness within, from work that I had yet to do. The work I wasn't willing to do. It was easier for me to direct them. It was easier for me to uplift them and pour into them than to pour into myself and do the hard work myself, on myself. That's why I take everything everyone says with a grain of salt. Because people are quick to tell you what to do and what they wouldn't do and how they wouldn't do this or that. And turn around, the mother effers are doing the same thing. Same damn thing. Placed in the right situation, they're going to end up doing the same thing, adhering to their weakness. Listen, we're all humans. Some of us have mastered some areas, while other areas still need some work. Don't feel all big and mighty because you've mastered this area and then the next woman is weak in this area, because you have weaknesses too that she might be stronger in. So take everything everyone says with a grain of salt, because remember, one thing we all have in common is we all are freaking human. And there is not one perfect human alive. And as I always say, what do I always say? A perfect man is a what man? Let me see who's been around. I want to hear. I want to see who's been around. A perfect man is a what? Let me see. Who's been here with me? Who knows me? A dead man. Come on, styling. Come on now. Elevating. Sylvia? Shay? A perfect man is a dead man. Why? Why do I always say that? Because if you are perfect, if you have perfected this level, this dimension, this third dimension, you will combust. You will elevate into the next level. That's why. If your vibrations are too perfect and too high, too much for this plane, you will not be on this plane. You will be somewhere in some rainbow fairy tale land. I don't know. But you won't be here. You'll be in a better place. Okay? I know there's a better dimension than this. That's where you'll be. As above, so below. If there's levels to this on this plane, imagine there's more levels in other dimensions. So wherever you're going to be, you're not going to be here. So a perfect man is a dead man, because if your vibrations are too much for this plane, you will not exist. If it's too high for this plane, you will not exist on this plane. If you have mastered this plane, you will not exist any longer on this plane. And that really makes me feel so good that you all know.